Michael, what are the latest developments regarding this particular attack?
Well, Miriam, we know that 71 people were shot, 12 of them were killed, 59 were injured, and we believe that some are still in a very critical condition, so there could perhaps be more fatalities from this as the hours unfold. We've also heard that the gunman has basically told police that he was acting out the character of the Joker, which was a reference to the Joker character in the Batman series. So I suppose that's an interesting development, that he thought that he chose this Batman screening and thought that he was actually sort of part of the whole Batman cult.
And Michael, what else do we know about this young man?
Well, we know that he was a PhD student studying neuroscience at the Colorado University Medical School, that he dropped out of university only a month ago. As the report said, he hadn't had any brushes with the law at all in the past. He went to school and grew up in San Diego. His family, of course, expressed complete surprise that this had happened. So, you know, we're obviously learning a bit more about him. But I guess the sense that he dropped out of this PhD class a month ago suggests that there is a pointer to some trouble that he may have been feeling or he may have had.
And of course, the police were also having trouble dealing with his accommodation, which was booby-trapped, I understand. So there have been some further developments there.
Yeah, look, the police say they haven't ever seen anything quite like what's in his apartment. Apparently there are a whole lot of bullets in buckets, there are wires everywhere, there are explosives and inflammable stuff all over the apartment. They're saying it could take them days to work their way through it and actually unbooby-trap the apartment. You know, he's gone to a very elaborate effort. I mean, as you heard the police describe there what he was wearing. I mean, he had all this Kevlar armour on and masks and special leggings and throat protectors, and he'd gone to an awful lot of effort to booby trap his apartment. So, you know, he really did think long and hard about how he was going to do this.
The White House, though, says that this isn't in fact linked to any terrorism plot.
Well, the White House actually hasn't said that yet, but the FBI has certainly said that it has no reason to believe that this was linked to any terrorism. Of course, investigations are continuing, and they also say that they do believe that he acted alone, that there was no one else involved.
And of course, President Barack Obama has cut short his campaigning in Florida. Have there been any further statements from the president?
Look, not yet. He did have two more campaign stops that he was expected to do in Florida, and of course he cut them. He cut it short. He cut the one he was doing short. He's flown back to DC. I suspect that there'll be a couple of days of mourning, and the campaigning will be pretty much suspended for at least a couple of days. And Mitt Romney, of course, as well, has basically tried to distance himself from the politics of all of this and taken the politics out of it. And I think both sides realise that this is a moment of considerable national shock and mourning, and that really sort of partisan politics at this point doesn't really have much of a place.